I'll probably gonna keep repeating myself because I'm keep saying that mid-range devices are just getting better and better. I remember last year when I was reviewing a34 and a54, I was so impressed with a34, and I thought in some points it was actually better than a54. Is this going to be the same situation here? We've got 4K 30 FPS. I can see that a55 is a little bit wider. However, I like the quality on a35 a little bit better. But let's take some selfies now. So this is maximum zoom times 10. Quality is pretty bad on both, I have to say. And switch into ultra wide angle. But let's have a look at the stabilization. Ultra wide angle, 1080p 30 FPS on a35. We've got 4K on a55 here. But I think they're both doing a pretty great job. It's great because I can switch between the lenses during recording. This is the main sensor. A35 is capable of recording 4K on the main sensor, so let me stop. And now to keep it fair, we're going to keep it 4K 30 FPS on both. And let's check on stabilization. I am holding both phones on a small tripod. Pretty happy with that. Now I can see that I can switch 2x2 just by clicking the button. I have to use this manually here on a35. Now you can see 1080p 60 FPS. My daughter just playing on the tablet. I like the fact that a55 is a little bit wider here. And I'm going to take some portrait photography shots now. This is the quality when you get a little bit closer. Look at that blurry background. ×2, 4K 30 FPS. There is dedicated macro lens, 5 megapixel, but I wouldn't really recommend using it. You better go ×2 like this and take some macro shots. Let's compare the quality now. Right, so this is ultra wide angle at night, 1080p on a35, 4K on a55. Let me switch to the main sensor. Let's check on stabilization. ×2. Let's zoom in all the way up to ×10. Same here. And I think both doing a pretty good job. But let's take some pictures now. selfie camera, 4K, 30 FPS. That's the quality. Just walking around the town, and so far I have to say I don't see much difference between those two devices, but let's take some selfies now. I have to say guys, a55 is great. You've got that dual mode video, which is only available on flagship devices, so this is actually first mid-range phone that supports that. On the other side here I've got 1080p 60 FPS, and most of the time the pictures were very similar. Some of the pictures I prefer on a35, some of the pictures I prefer on a55. So for the camera, if you pick any of those, you will definitely not be disappointed if you don't want to spend 1,000, you know, on the phone. Here, you know, these are great example how great the mid-range devices are. I have made camera comparison between a55 and S24 Ultra flagship phone, and you'll be surprised by the results. I also will be making another comparison, a35 versus Nothing Phone 2a, because there's another great mid-range phones that I would highly recommend. Please let me know guys your thoughts, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.